Good morning, everyone. So, we're getting ready to go do a chipping job. So, this will be the first day we use the new chipper, and we'll be cutting down some oleanders. So, stay tuned. We'll get. Okay, so I don't know what happened to my audio on this clip, and I believe there's another one coming up where there's no audio, so I apologize for that. I'm just loading up some equipment that we will need for the day. Um, as you can see, I loaded some Milwaukee pole pruning shears. I highly recommend those. That pole will it's able you're able to extend it out to get a longer reach, and you'll see some footage of that coming up in the job that we're getting ready to do. Like I said, getting ready to do some oleanders. Um, they're quite overgrown, and so yeah, let's sit back and enjoy the video. Thanks again. Okay, in this clip, so I had recorded where I was just doing an overview of those pole pruning shears from Milwaukee. So this is what it looks like. They're quite expensive, but definitely worth it. It makes your job more efficient, or at least for me it does. So um, yeah, I've already recouped the money that I spent on those shears, and this is another like the DeWalt. It's just like the hand shear um, or pruners. They're really good also, so I highly recommend both of them. Okay, so John's arrived to work at this time, and we're getting ready to load up the Big Bear chipper. I know it has a hitch on it, but we're gonna need a dump trailer anyway, so we're just gonna load it on the dump trailer with the help of the SK800. You'll see it show up here in a little bit to help get this on the trailer, because that Big Bear chipper is, I think it's around 800 pounds, 900 pounds, something like that. But it's rated to be pulled behind a vehicle up to 45 miles an hour. But I just don't see myself using it that way. Because most of the time, if we're going out on a job, we're going to have the dump trailer with us, and we're going to be chipping directly into the dump trailer, or kind of like in this video, we're chipping in the backyard into um, wheelbarrows and wheelbarrowing those out to the dump trailer so we can dispose of them. So, yeah, I guess in a pinch, if you needed to pull that down the highway, like I said, the tires are rated at 45 miles an hour, or the axle is. So, if anyone needs to do that, they could. Also, I'd like to add, you'll see coming up in this video that we're gonna have to pull the axles off of the Big Bear chipper to get it through the customer's door, garage door, like the man door, because they didn't have any access on the right or left side of their um, residence. So that Big Bear chipper without the axles on it, um, and the hopper, you'll see us take the hopper off also. It's 30.5 inches, and their door, their walk-through door was like 31.5 inches. So you'll see us in the door, like taking the axles off, or we're in the process of taking the axles off so we can fit it through the door. Once we were on the other side of the door, put the axles back on, rolled it into the backyard, and we just did everything in reverse when we were done. So right here, I got the SK800, and we're loading the Big Bear into the dump trailer. So I'd also like to say at the end of this video, my SD card got full, so the video kind of abruptly stopped. But we loaded this back up. We didn't take the SK800 with us to this job, so we loaded it back up using a winch to pull it back onto the trailer. We just didn't want to chance it, both of us trying to push it up the ramps, and then for some reason we got stalled or something, and all that weight started coming back down. It'd be pretty hard to hold that. So yeah, we just winched it back up into the trailer, and I was planning on videoing that, but like I said, the SD card became full, so yeah, the video just cut short. So here I'm just saying, we got it all loaded up, and we're getting ready to put straps on it and load up the rest of the equipment that we're going to need for today and head out to the job site. Okay, so we're all loaded and strapped down. We're gonna head out to the job. So this is what we're dealing with, trying to get a 30.5-inch wood chipper through a 31.5-inch door. So I think John's gonna get it figured out. I see smoke.
Oh yeah.
He's thinking.
The gears are burning.
Okay, so we got the chipper into the backyard. And we're getting ready to start on these Oleanders. They're pretty bushy, so here's the chipper. We're going to need some kind of hook to keep stuff from falling on that side of the fence. Or, I mean, maybe.
Free knockoff for one. Don't you got it?
I think we're going to need it. Have to get on the back side.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Okay, so we're making progress. We've gotten the front side done, and we just have the back. So we're gonna send John back there because he's a little lighter on the scale than me. And he fit in spaces like that, so.
Very skinny.
Everyone needs a John on their company. See how he fits in these spaces like this? Yeah.
But useful once in a while.
You can't see him back there, but he's somewhere back. It's a good hiding place to act like you're working or not working, I guess.
I'm taking a nap back here.
Yeah, so he's gonna go on the backside because we don't want some of these to fall into the neighbor's yard, and they have a big dog, so I don't need a dog bite today or any day. You need a dog bite today, John?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm all filled up on dog bites for a while.
Alright, we'll get some footage for you guys. some bass to it.
Yeah, that big old V twin. 999 cc's.
Okay, so we're finished with the Oleanders. What they ended up looking like.